walking along the passage to the bathroom. Nell said it would be unlikely.
Tras 3 días de interrogatorio, el discurso de Oscar Pistorius en su defensa ha sido cuestionado, ya que la fiscalía considera que no es posible que su novia no haya gritado tras el primer disparo.
If that is the way it was on the day, you lie.
Sin embargo, el fiscal fue amonestado por el juez después de llamar a Pistorius mentiroso.
Riva at that stage is 3 meters away from you, in a toilet.
I didn't know that, my lady. I thought that she was in the bedroom.
No. In fact, I'm talking about the fact. At that stage, when you shouted and screamed at Riva to phone the police, she is 3 meters away from you, in a toilet.
That's correct, my lady.
And she never uttered a word.
That's correct, my lady.
It's not it's not probable. She would be scared, she would shout out and talk to you. You're in the same room.
My lady, I agree with Mr. Nell. She would have been terrified, my lady. But I don't think that would have lent her to scream out. I think that she would have kept quiet for that reason. If I was shouting and I was approaching the toilet, and I was approaching the bathroom and she was in the toilet, then I'd presume that she would think that the danger's coming closer to her. So why would she shout out?
Because you're in the room, sir. Mr. Pistorius, you're now in the room, you're shouting. She's 3 meters away from you behind that particular door. There is no way that you'll convince a court that she stood there saying nothing. Why? Why would she not say a thing?
I don't know, my lady.
No, it's not true. The only reason is that it's not true, Mr. Pistorius. She was standing right in front of the toilet door talking to you when you shot.
It's not true.
That's the only reasonable explanation for her standing upright. That's the only reasonable explanation why you shot her in the hip, where you did.
It's not true, my lady.
She wasn't scared of anything, except you.
It's not true, my lady.
Mr. Pistorius, on the probabilities, if bullet A hit her in the right-hand side, hip, in her right hip, she's standing facing you.
I didn't dispute that, my lady.
Now, if she was scared, if your version is true, she would not have been in front of that door, facing you.
As I said, my lady, I don't think anybody could say where she would have stood if she was thinking that I was. In her mind, it must have been that I was retreating to the bathroom. In her mind, I must have been retreating, screaming for Riva, phone the police.
Why would she
screaming for the people to get out? If she was in the toilet, then she would have been quiet. I don't see why she would have screamed out.
What happened to her that night was unthinkable. I've never heard you even say anything about how she must have reacted in that toilet, because that's the crux of this case. In fact, you knew that Riva was behind the door, and you shot at her. That is the only thing that makes sense. You shot at her knowing that she's behind that door.
It's not true, my lady.
El Universal Televisión.